Alright, wanted to do a video to document the condition of this 1994 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is the Laredo with the 5.2 V8. And I would argue this is among the cleanest you'll ever see. It's currently spring 2022, going into summer. And this is the condition of the vehicle 28 years after production. So I was going to show you the outside a little bit. The two key things I kind of want to take away from this vehicle is not only the cleanliness, but the actual condition. And the difference between those in my mind is cleanliness is obviously no stains, no dirt, no dents. And the condition would kind of involve dents, I suppose, and plastics and rubbers and mechanically. And I want to just demonstrate, everything is still really supple. So, I mean, it's soft. The rubbers are all in perfect condition. As you can tell, it's just really soft and nice. It's been garage kept. And then as far as paint condition, I mean, there's not a dent, there's not a ding. I'm sure if we sat here, we could find a ding or two, little chip, but I mean, this hasn't even been paint corrected yet. This is just as I bought it. No paint correction whatsoever. It's just had a detail. So this is the condition you see, and then the plastics. Look at the plastics. I mean, just great condition, everything. No real bumps. It's never been really hit or anything. Original wheels, no curbs, rashing. I mean, all the way around. This is just in immaculate shape. And there's some more view of just the condition of the paint and the plastics. Original 90s plates with the old California kind of lettering on there. The basket is aftermarket, but I mean, it comes right off. Do have some plans for this. It's not going to remain totally stock, but I am going to be faithful to it, both its condition and its era, as best as possible. So the outside's pretty clean. The underside is pretty clean. No rust. It's as if this vehicle's just never been out in any sort of 4x4 environment or anything, yet it all works. Moving on to interior here, to show you how clean this is. Lighting isn't helping me a whole lot, but I'll show you the seats. So you can see no stains, no tears. I'll go around to the other side and get hopefully some better lighting here, but while we go around, I'll show you the back. This is the back. Again, same deal, no stains. Everything's absolutely mint back here. We have the original cargo liner. Original factory full-size spare and matching wheel. And I would show you that, except that it's kind of bolted in, but it's never touched the ground. I don't think this has ever had a flat tire. I'll show you the headliner as well. The headliner is absolutely perfect. So it just kind of goes to show how clean this is, and even these channels, they're just clean. Everything's clean. And again, the rubber, it's like brand new, everything. Back hatch carpet, very clean. So we'll move around to here. So a little bit better on the lighting, hopefully. You can see everything's great in here, and this is just, everything's perfect. Even underneath the seats, so you can see there. I believe we have everything included with the package here. So they got all the decals about how that goes in, and there it is. Seat belts. So there's all that. Door cards in amazing condition, no scratching. These have never even been used. Power locks, power windows, all work. I mean, even inside, extremely clean. And then we'll show you the front seat. As I was saying, no tears. Absolutely nothing wrong with the seat. It's almost as if no one's ever really sat in it. Console's clean. Shift lever, it's very clean. The dash, extremely clean. So the only real thing I've done in here is swap out the stereo. I have the factory, it's in also perfect condition, and nothing was modified to get this in. We just used a dash kit and a wire harness plug, so there was no cutting or splicing. Nothing's cut or spliced here. And amazingly, this has quite a few miles still. It's 88,000. That's, I guess, low miles, but not super low. I bought it at 74 and I've been driving it for about a year. And just nothing to hide here, but we're protecting the dash. But here's the dashboard. Absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever. No sun baking. It's still very supple. If you can see that at all, it's very supple. So I'm just covering it up with the dash mat here. For the sake of the video, I'll just put this haphazardly back on. So that's a view of the interior. The lighting again isn't always the best for us, but I think it's a pretty good indication of how clean this is throughout. And then under the hood here, factory, pretty much everything still. 5.2 V8, it runs really well and really strong. You can see the fire mat is extremely clean. Look at how clean everything on this vehicle is. No real leaks. You see how clean everything is under the hood as well. This is a really rare example in my opinion. So come around and we'll just start it up. We even have the original factory floor mats and they're in almost perfect condition. It's amazing. Factory key fob is probably the worst thing here because the text is a little bit worn out. But key and fob from 1994. Of course it works. AC works great, everything's good here, so let's start it up. Of course the AC's on, and you can hear the condenser, or I mean the pump kick on. So, amazing. Oil pressure here is great. Temperature always stays nice and cool. It's never getting above 210. And this is probably the closest thing to a time capsule you're going to get for 1994. There's nothing wrong. We do have just like very minor scuffs every once in a while on very few things, but it's all here and it all works. Power window or power mirrors, power windows. So as you can see, fronts and rears both work. So yeah, anyway, I think that's gonna wrap up kind of everything I have to show you. I mean, we could look at the door jambs here. They're absolutely clean. everything in this. Very clean. Everything shuts and closes and opens just right. Nothing funky. Suspension still is original. That's just how it comes from factory. I don't believe anything is sagging. Has factory tow package. 373 gears. I haven't checked whether or not they're posi. I don't know what they were doing in these at that time, but this definitely has a lot of pep in its step. It's all-wheel drive full time. Still has the original 249 transfer case with the viscous coupler, but no sounds, no vibrations, nothing wrong with that so far. You know, if I keep it, likely end up probably swapping that out for a 242 transfer case, but at this point, no need. Here's that paint again. Original exhaust still. This one scuff right here. That's the only thing I can find really wrong. So that's about all there is to it. It's a very clean rig. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and let me know what you think.